Welcome. Tonight, we're taking a virtual trip to Guatemala, the heart of the Mayan world. We're diving into a fascinating topic: why Guatemalan women are often called the shortest in the world, yet celebrated for their beauty. This isn't about judgment, it's about exploring culture, genetics, and what beauty really means. We'll look at the science, the Mayan heritage, and how tradition and modern life blend in this incredible country. Get ready for surprising facts, stunning visuals, and deep cultural insights. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Picture Guatemala, where dramatic volcanoes rise above emerald rainforests, and the shimmering waters of Lake Atitlan reflect the sky like a living mirror. This is a land where nature's beauty is on full display, and every sunrise feels like a celebration. Lake Atitlan, often called the world's most beautiful lake, is surrounded by ancient volcanoes and vibrant villages, each with its own story to tell. The air is fresh, the colors are vivid, and the landscape feels almost magical, as if time itself slows down here. Guatemala may be small on the map, but it's bursting with life and culture. Nestled in the heart of Central America, it shares its borders with Mexico to the north and west, Belize to the northeast, Honduras to the east, and El Salvador to the southeast. This crossroads of cultures and landscapes has shaped Guatemala into a country with a huge heart and a rich, layered identity. The land is breathtaking, but the true soul of Guatemala lies in its people. Here, more than 20 distinct Mayan groups live alongside Ladinos, each community preserving its own language, dress, and traditions. From the highlands to the lowlands, you'll find a vibrant tapestry of cultures, where ancient customs blend with modern life. Festivals fill the streets with music and dance, and every gathering is a celebration of heritage and resilience. Nowhere is this cultural richness more visible than in the markets. In places like Chichicastenango, stalls overflow with hand-woven textiles, each piece a work of art that tells a story of family, community, and identity. The markets are a feast for the senses: bright colors, lively voices, and the scent of fresh produce and flowers fill the air. Here, tradition is woven into every thread. And then there's the food, simple, flavorful, and deeply rooted in history. Imagine the warmth of fresh tortillas made by hand, the rich aroma of pepián stew simmering in a clay pot, and kitchens bustling with the energy of generations cooking together. Every meal is a celebration of heritage and togetherness. Guatemala is a living mosaic, where ancient Mayan temples rise from the jungle, markets pulse with life, and traditions are honored in every corner. The past and present exist side by side, creating a unique sense of continuity and belonging. This is the world Guatemalan women come from, a place shaped by centuries of history, resilience, and beauty. Their lives are woven into the fabric of the land, carrying forward stories of strength, hope, and community. As we journey deeper, keep this vibrant picture in mind. Guatemala is more than a place, it's a living story waiting to be discovered. Let's talk height. Statistically, Guatemalan women are the shortest in the world, averaging about 4'11", 149 cm. The difference is most pronounced among indigenous Mayan women, especially in rural highland communities. But remember, these are averages. There's plenty of variation. Why so short? It's not just genetics or environment, it's a complex mix of both. Height is a bioindicator, reflecting generations of health, nutrition, and history. For Guatemalan women, especially those of Mayan descent, this statistic is a clue to a much deeper story. It's not about being less, it's about the unique journey of a people. The real question isn't just how short, but why. And that's where the story gets fascinating. Let's explore the forces that shaped this trait. Ready for a journey through DNA and history? The answer starts with genetics. The Mayan people developed in relative isolation, creating a unique gene pool where shorter stature became common. But genetics is only half the story. Nutrition plays a huge role. The traditional Mayan diet, maize, beans, squash, was sustainable but sometimes lacked key nutrients for growth. After the Spanish conquest, indigenous people lost access to fertile land, making malnutrition a persistent issue. Chronic undernutrition, especially in childhood, leads to stunting, a cycle passed down through generations. So, it's a double-impact genetic predisposition, plus centuries of nutritional challenges. Height here is a living record of history, resilience, and adaptation. It's not a flaw. It's a testament to survival. The story of Guatemalan women's height is written in both their DNA and their history. Now, let's talk about beauty. Beauty in Guatemala isn't about height or fitting a Western ideal. In Mayan communities, strong facial features, high cheekbones, expressive eyes, are celebrated as symbols of heritage and identity. Character matters deeply. Hard work, skill, and dedication to family and community are seen as beautiful. Confidence here is quiet strength, a graceful presence, not loudness. Mastery of traditional arts like weaving elevates a woman's standing and attractiveness. A genuine smile, especially in the face of hardship, is a powerful sign of inner beauty and resilience. Beauty is holistic ancestral features, skill, character, and spirit. It's about celebrating what's unique and authentic, not aspiring to imported standards. In Guatemala, beauty is woven from history, culture, and strength. Height? Just a footnote. You can't talk about Guatemalan beauty without mentioning the traje, the traditional Mayan dress that is so much more than just clothing. It's a living symbol of culture, artistry, and resilience, woven into the very fabric of daily life. The vibrant colors and intricate patterns are instantly recognizable, and each piece tells a story that stretches back centuries. Each village across Guatemala has its own unique patterns and colors, making every huipil, a traditional blouse, a wearable story of heritage and identity. The designs are not random, they are carefully chosen to represent the history, beliefs, and even the geography of the community. When you see a huipil, you're looking at a map of someone's roots, a tapestry of their ancestors' wisdom and creativity. The symbols embroidered into each garment, birds, diamonds, stars, and more, connect the wearer to the Mayan worldview and the natural world. These motifs are not just decorative, they carry deep spiritual meaning, reflecting the interconnectedness of people, nature, and the cosmos. Every stitch is a prayer, a wish, or a memory, passed down from mother to daughter. Creating a huipil is a labor of love that can take months of skilled, patient work. The process begins with spinning and dyeing the threads, often using natural dyes from plants and insects. Then, using a backstrap loom, artisans weave intricate patterns with astonishing precision. This artistry is passed down through generations, keeping ancient techniques alive in a rapidly changing world. Not everyone wears traje every day, especially in bustling cities where modern life moves quickly. Yet, many women find creative ways to blend traditional and modern styles, pairing a huipil with jeans or a skirt, for example, expressing pride in their roots while embracing contemporary fashion. This blending is a powerful statement of identity and adaptability. This fusion of old and new is a metaphor for Guatemala itself, a country that honors its past while boldly embracing the future. The coexistence of tradition and innovation is visible on every street, in every gathering, and in the way people dress. It's a living dialogue between generations, cultures, and dreams. Through their clothing, Guatemalan women reclaim and redefine their narrative, making tradition a living, evolving statement. Each choice, whether to wear full traje or just a huipil, becomes an act of self-expression and empowerment, a way to honor their ancestors while shaping their own future. It's not just fashion, it's identity, pride, and sometimes even resistance. Wearing traditional dress can be a bold declaration of belonging and strength, especially in a world that often pressures people to conform. Guatemalan women wear their history with every thread, weaving together the past and present with every step they take. That's beauty in motion, a celebration of culture, resilience, and the enduring power of tradition. Around the world, Guatemala is often viewed through a narrow lens, one shaped by decades of headlines about poverty, civil conflict, and instability, or as a faraway, exotic destination for adventurous travelers. These images, repeated in news stories and travel brochures, have created a set of stereotypes that rarely capture the country's true spirit or the diversity of its people. In particular, the international media seldom highlights the strength, resilience, and complexity of Guatemalan women. Their daily lives are filled with hard work, creativity, and leadership, yet these stories are often left untold. Too often, tourism reduces these women to colorful backdrops for photos, or as performers in cultural shows, missing the depth and richness of their personal histories, dreams, and contributions to their communities. Meanwhile, global beauty standards, shaped by fashion magazines, movies, and advertising, tend to ignore women who don't fit a tall, Eurocentric mold. This lack of representation can make Guatemalan women feel invisible, as if their unique features and traditions don't belong on the world stage. But change is underway. Thanks to social media, Guatemalan women are now able to share their own stories, style, and culture directly with a global audience. Influencers and everyday women alike are using these platforms to showcase their heritage, challenge stereotypes, and connect with others who celebrate their identity. Young women are leading the way, challenging outdated ideas, celebrating their roots, and redefining what beauty means on their own terms. They are proud of their traditions, but also unafraid to innovate and express themselves in new ways. Representation truly matters. Today, a new narrative is emerging, one that embraces pride, authenticity, and the multidimensional beauty of Guatemalan women. This narrative is being shaped by the women themselves, who are telling their own stories and inspiring others to do the same. The world is finally starting to listen, as more people recognize the value of diverse voices and experiences. Guatemalan women are more than statistics or stereotypes. They are powerful storytellers, leaders, and changemakers, each with a unique perspective to share. Their voices are only getting louder, and their stories are helping to reshape how the world sees Guatemala, one of hope, pride, and possibility. So, what have we learned? Height is just a number, a reflection of history, not a measure of worth. The real story is about survival, adaptation, and the strength written into every generation. Beauty in Guatemala is holistic. It's in features, character, skill, and spirit. It's about celebrating authenticity, not chasing globalized ideals. Guatemalan women are artists, leaders, mothers, innovators, the backbone of their communities. Their identity is complex, vibrant, and deeply rooted in culture. To truly see them, we must look beyond numbers and stereotypes. Let's celebrate their resilience, artistry, and the way they carry centuries of history with pride. That's a beauty far greater than any headline or statistic. Guatemala's story is one of inspiration, not limitation. That's our journey through Guatemala. Thanks for exploring this incredible story with us. What surprised you most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation respectful and curious. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit subscribe for more stories from around the world. Special thanks to the people of Guatemala for sharing their culture and spirit. Be good to each other and keep celebrating the world's diversity. See you next time.